It's Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, and I'm back here in the cemetery on a beautiful, quiet day. And yesterday, when I was walking through the cemetery, I was gifted with a couple of amazing experiences. First of all, I saw this huge turkey vulture on a tombstone. Again, like I seem to be, there's people in the cemetery, but I was the only one who seemed to notice. And this magnificent bird took off, spread huge wingspan off the tomb, and then took off up into a tree. And it was pretty magnificent to watch. And the ancient Egyptian religions, they believed that when a bird descends on a corpse, on a dead body, on a mummy, and then takes off, it's the soul moving from this realm and rising to a higher dimension. And it was, again, very, very cool watching that bird hang out on that tombstone and then spread its majestic wings, its mighty wings, and take off. And the second experience I had, there's a couple of bushes, and the sunlight, there's a sunbeam shining through the bushes. And for just a split second, I saw that coyote spirit that I see here. I've seen here a couple of times. I saw that coyote shoot through those bushes and then disappeared. And as I talk about these experiences, the first experience is something that if you just pay attention to what's around you in this physical realm, in this dimension, then you experience magic, you experience a deeper level of connection. The second experience you only get when you have a subtle energy practice that allows you to see different dimensions, that allows you to get out of this physical dimension and see beyond it. And what I've found, many people in this world, I'm going to make another video on the subject I'm about to talk about briefly, and that being the conditioning of the matrix, the conditioning of the conventional world is soul crushing. It's intended to be soul crushing. And when people are trapped in this soul crushing experience, they seek liberation from it. And what I find in the New Age world is the solutions, these people are expecting these fantastical, state-changing, transcendent experiences just to happen like that. And they can. I've had them. But when you actually have a practice of exploring subtle energy within yourself and within the universe, a practice that requires discipline and commitment, you showing up with your full time, presence, and attention, and your intention is to deepen your connection and understanding of these subtle realms, then you realize a lot of the transcendent states and a lot of the energy and these experiences are subtle. They are not over the top, in your face, as what I find many New Age YouTube channels and those who speak this language talk about. And again, I've been on experiences with people where I would share my practice, but again, because they were so, make it happen now, manifest this, like just really coming at it with the consciousness of a child, an undisciplined child. And sometimes they would, again, like the good thing about coming at something with a child is a child usually has an active imagination. And their imagination would get something, but I would say they probably were deluding themselves because they were not approaching the practice with discipline and presence. And then other times people were just flat out disappointed Well, I heard people have these transcendent magical experiences, but I didn't get anything because they were expecting something out of Ghostbusters, or expecting to levitate objects like Luke Skywalker does in Star Wars, and their experience fell far short of that. But I can say for sure, when you have a legitimate, disciplined practice and you are able to transcend your current dimension and step out of it because you are showing up to that practice and you're connecting with these other dimensions intentionally, then you experience the magic. And the magic is subtle magic, but subtle yet undeniably profound. And I can say these are experiences that I will never forget. And these are experiences that have taken my understanding of this existence to a new level. And I can never go back to where I was, for my doors of perception have been cleansed. That being said, be well, my friends, and I will see you on the other side.